right now, I want to keep talking to Nozomi. Sorry, Hideko. I'll go to the cafeteria after I'm done here. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll tell you. I don't think you'll believe me, but that's fine. Will you hear me out? Of course. Oh, but maybe we should go somewhere else? Yeah, you're right. Everybody's asleep. Why don't we take a walk outside? Sounds good to me. We need to be quiet so we don't wake them up. Oh, date night? A million words ran through my head as I made my way up the stairs with Nozomi. How do I even broach the topic of Karuha Kashimiya? Would she believe me if I told her that the two of them were the same person? I hope the sky is clear tonight. Do you think they could see us from the satellite if we waved? Nozomi was walking beside me and smiling innocently while I was agonizing. There's no sense in trying to dress up what I wanted to say. Even if she won't believe me, I should just lay it all out. I just made up my mind when... Huh? Hey, did you hear something just now? Huh? Is someone here? I quickly looked around, but the midnight hall was pitch black and silent. Sorry, I must have been imagining things. Let's hurry. Yeah. I had a bad feeling about all this, so I tried to speed up, but the very next moment... Oh, crumbs! Nozomi, run! This way. It's no good. At this rate, they're gonna catch us. They're gonna catch us both. Yeah! Nozomi, let's split up. I'll try to lead the killer away. This is a terrible idea! Takumi, you can't do that. We don't have time to argue. Just go. Alright, but be careful. That is the extermination music. I'm terrified. I'd managed to stay one step ahead so far, but now the killer had me cornered. It couldn't get any worse than this. There's nowhere left to run. I'll have to make my stand here. Preparing to attack, I reached for my infuser, but... My vision blurred as my body went flying down the stairs. Ow. The impact caused my head to slam against the wall, and I started to black out. I am fading fast. Gotta keep my eyes open. I managed to refocus my vision just in time to see the power saw coming down at me. This feels familiar. I wasn't sure why, but despite my many encounters with the killer, I hadn't been killed yet. So I'm sure things will work out this time. Somehow. That doesn't sound like working out. Okay. How long had it been since then? I'd lost all sense of the passage of time. I still couldn't believe that the boy laid out in front of me was dead.
Why? Why you too, Takumi?
Are we Nozomi now? No matter how much I questioned him, he didn't answer.
He's really dead.
We'd separated while we were running from the killer late last night. I went looking for Takumi later. But when I found him on the landing of the staircase, he was unrecognizable.
Takumi. No. No. No!
Never should have invited him out. If I hadn't, he might still be alive.
I'm sorry. Takumi. I'm so sorry.
I cried nonstop over his cold, dead body. My tears had dried by the time the others came looking for us. But when night fell again, so did my tears. Exhausted from crying, I eventually fell asleep. Day 75. Huh? I must have fallen asleep. When I woke up, I discovered myself curled up in bed, still wearing my clothes. My eyes were swollen and sore from crying all day yesterday. If I keep crying like this, everyone's gonna worry about me. I need to pull myself together. I'll wash my face and then go to the cafeteria. I need to talk about what happened. Oh, this is so weird. When I arrived at the cafeteria, everyone was already there eating breakfast.
Huh.
Ah, Lady Nozomi, are you feeling better? Yeah, I'm fine now. Thanks for asking, Kiyoshika. Are you interested in sampling my dear sister's special du jour? It'll perk you right up. It's an energy-boosting parfait made of liver, fermented soybeans, grated yams, and topped with chocolate-covered bananas. Fresh out of the kitchen. I appreciate the thought, but I'll just have something light this morning. I got some fruit and yogurt and sat at the table with everybody. Yeah! Can we talk about the killer yet? I want to hear about it so bad that I woke up this morning absolutely miserable. Darumi, really? No, it's fine. I came planning to talk about it. If you feel like you're ready, Nozomi. Actually, it seems you weren't the only ones who saw the killer that night. Really? Who else saw them? Mistress Hideko and Shoma, apparently. No fair. I want to see the killer, too. I got up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, but when I stepped out into the hall, I heard someone running. It was so dark, so I couldn't really see, but they were wearing all black and holding a power saw. Yes, and after that, Sir Shoma came to get the rest of us. I was out on my own at the time. I saw the killer in the hall by the cafeteria. I went after them, but they lost me, and while I was looking, I heard you scream, Nozomi. Everyone came running to where you were, but Takumi, he was already... I tried to explain in as much detail as possible what happened to us that night. Since we got separated, I wasn't sure what Takumi's final moments were like. I had no idea where the killer ran off to, either. Dang! Nobody even saw where the killer went? That's the most important part! There's nothing we can do. We didn't even find any clues. Takumi's cause of death was blood loss due to his wounds from the power saw. Is that correct, Yugamu? Huh? Oh, yes. I believe the murder weapon is exactly what everyone reported they saw. Are we gonna die too? How do we fight against this killer? The killer is human, but inhuman. No matter how many times I kill them, they won't stay dead. None of it makes any sense. What the heck was that, man? You're freaking me out. Just a little quote from somebody, somewhere.
Oh!
Anyway, it's dangerous for us to be alone. We should probably travel in groups from now on. Yeah, I think that'd be for the best. Let's make sure we're keeping a close eye on each other at all times. We swore we would stick together to avoid further casualties, but the reality that awaited us was all too cruel. Stop! What? The killer took their time attacking us, almost as if they were mocking us. Those of us still alive huddled together, overwhelmed by despair. And soon we had reached day 98 in a cold, empty world. Day 98. Who's left? What time is it now? I looked at a nearby clock to see it was already past 1 in the morning. Another sleepless night. I haven't been getting any sleep lately. When I think about the killer appearing out of nowhere and then my friends getting murdered one by one, I feel like I'm losing my mind. The only ones left now are Tsubasa, Shoma, Yoshika, and me.
Please, someone help us.
What is it? My heart did a somersault when my doorbell suddenly rang. Who could be here this late at night? Opening the door might be dangerous. I mulled over whether I should go to the door or not when... Hey, Nozomi, are you okay? Do you mind letting me in? That voice. Tsubasa? I slowly and warily opened the door. Standing there was... Tsubasa, alone and anxious looking. What's the matter? Did something happen? Sorry, I know it's late. It's just... I'm scared to be alone. Can I sleep with you? What do I do? Do I let her in? We'd all been keeping to ourselves lately. The series of murders had us beginning to suspect even our friends. But I didn't get the sense that Tsubasa was acting suspiciously, and I was so lonely that I just wanted to be around someone for a change. Yeah, of course. I can't sleep either. Yay! Thank you. I'll be coming in then. Oh, I brought some snacks. Want to share? This is just like a sleepover. Let's chat until we get tired. We spread the snacks across the bed and started to talk about random things. Our favorite candy stores in the TRC, our horoscopes, our favorite TV shows, places we wanted to visit. We were so engrossed in our conversation, I was able to forget my constant stress and anxiety for a while. When was the last time I laughed like this? Maybe I knew it. Before I knew it, it had gotten quite late. Oh, wow. Look at the time. Should we get some sleep soon? Yeah, since you're here, I feel like I might finally get some decent sleep. Me too. I've been so scared every night because of the killer. Let's do this again tomorrow. I matched Tsubasa's innocent grin and nodded in agreement. I'll make the bed so you can use the bathroom. What was that sound? Wasn't that you? No, I didn't do anything. Oh, who's at my door? Suddenly we heard the sound of someone rattling the doorknob. Someone's here. Maybe one of the others got scared to sleep too. Let's wait and see. It's locked, so we should be fine. We huddled together, holding our breath and silently staring at the door. Are they gone? I was half expecting a Shining reference. After a brief silence, we held our hands to our hearts, relieved the eerie sound was gone. Maybe we should check just in case. It could have been some kind of emergency. Do not open that door! Tsubasa approached the door, but just then... I hear the power saw. Are they trying to break the door down? It's the killer. They're coming for us. There's only one way to escape. The window. There's a window? Tsubasa, this way. We need to run. Right. We escaped through the window and ran straight for the inside of the school. This is where the killer goes, "Here's Johnny." We need to hide somewhere. Quick. Barely avoiding tripping over our own feet, we frantically rushed down the stairs. Just as we were looking for a place to hide... What happened? Mm-hmm. Suddenly, they were behind us. The killer power saw at the ready. No, this can't be happening. Nozomi, run. Running! Relentlessly pursued by the killer, we fled into the metal shop. Let's hide in here. We hid in the darkness, stifled our breath, and curled up into little balls. Oh, keep it down, girl. I could feel Tsubasa's body trembling. My heart felt like it was about to burst. We jumped at the sound of footsteps coming down the hall. Please just go past us. This doesn't sound like big boots. It sounds like it smells. It sounds like smaller shoes. Like maybe it's Kiyoshika? I prayed desperately as I clung to Tsubasa. I held my breath, hoping we wouldn't make any noise that would give us away. Just then... No! No, no, they found us! The killer spotted us and stood with their power saw at the ready. No, stay back! We quickly tried to put some distance between us, but there was nowhere to run. I need to keep Tsubasa safe. I was just about to stand up to protect her when... I'll hold them off. Run, Nozomi. Tsubasa? Tsubasa suddenly grabbed a hammer from the workbench and lunged at the figure in the black suit. The killer hesitated for a moment, then easily dodged her attack. Tsubasa, get back! I'll help! There's no way I'm gonna leave her here alone. I need to fight with her. In a panic, I grabbed something that seemed like it could work as a weapon, then faced the killer. But before I could even get ready to strike... My vision was instantly soaked in red. The scene in front of me left me unable to speak. Tsubasa collapsed, slashed by the power saw. Blood gushed out of her as I watched helplessly. With a horrible gurgle, a large quantity of blood spewed from Tsubasa's mouth. And he just leaves? Huh? For some reason, the killer lowered their power saw and left without sparing me so much as a glance. What's happening? Shouldn't they come for me next? More importantly...
Tsubasa, hold on! I'll get you to the Revivomatic right away!
I hurried to lift up her body, but...
Me... Stay... alive... Tsubasa! Tsubasa! No!
The life drained out of Tsubasa's face, and I felt her body slowly go limp. I managed to carry her blood-soaked body to the Revivomatic, but it was too late. There was no bringing her back. Time passed, and night fell on day 98. I explained to the others how Tsubasa had been killed right after it happened. The atmosphere was somber, all of us struggling to find the words to say. But it was possible the killer might show up even as we sat here in silence. I lifted my head with resolve. I want us to just assume the killer isn't one of us for a minute. Because we need to discuss the things we still don't understand about them. Right. Why does the killer methodically kill one person at a time, even if there are others present? Yeah, that's what happened with me and Tsubasa. Ima and Kako are the only exceptions. The killer could easily have killed me, but they only went after Tsubasa. Darumi once said that the killer enjoys the thrill. Maybe they're doing it for fun. Is it possible they're an invader? There's no comprehending their logic. If they were, I think the school's defense system would have set off the alarm. And even if they managed to get past it somehow, wouldn't an invader be more inclined to kill us all off at once? I doubt the killer is an invader, but that just brings us right back to our first question. Who is doing this? We're the only 3 left. We can't exactly split up to go looking for clues. That reminds me. I picked this up in the hallway earlier. Is that the organic life detection device? Tsubasa must have dropped it while we were running from the killer. I see. I suppose this makes it a memento then. The number it showed us used to be so large. Feeling tearful, I took it from Kiyoshika and flipped the switch. But then... Five? Who's the red herring? The number on the display was 5. What does it mean, 5? It counts the killer in hiding, so it should be the survivors plus 1, right? There's 3 of us and 1 killer, which means anything before doesn't make sense. Since when has there been another person here? Maybe it's broken, or maybe someone came back to life. Perchance. Let's go see. We immediately headed for the morgue and counted the bodies of everyone stored there. But no matter how many times we recounted, it was clear no one had come back. We even ran a test on the organic life detection device and made sure it wasn't broken. But then, what could be happening here? Time marched on, indifferent to our growing confusion. Oh, that is unnerving. Day 99. Oh no. The intruder alert began blaring just as the sun was rising on day 99. Hi, Veshnes! There was no telling how long the 3 of us would be able to hold out, but I hadn't forgotten Tsubasa's last words.
Me stay alive.
3 versus Veshnes. We can do it, right? Even if I end up as the only one left, I have to fight until the very end. I balled my hands into a tight fist and stepped into the war room. It's time for the final battle. It's ridiculous that a walking dumpster fire like me survived this long, but I'll fight as best as I can until the bitter end. I've long since made up my mind as well. Let's go, Holy Jumanji Sword. I have not a shred of regret in this life of mine. Wait, before we do this, there's something I have to show you. I pulled out something I prepared beforehand. The hell is that? What's that? It's a bioweapon for fighting commanders. Tsubasa and I worked on it together. Oh! I recognize that. Tsubasa had approached me for help before Takumi was killed. I think maybe it all started when Yugamu told us about the commander's DNA cells. The chaos caused by the killer delayed our progress, but we got our trump card ready in time for the final showdown. We should be able to do some serious damage to Veshnes with this. We can't waste it. Lady Nozomi, we owe you and Lady Tsubasa. We shall graciously accept your kindness. Let's go. Time to show those invaders what we're made of.
That's...
Don't think I'll grant you an easy death. Your power and the power of the Second Coming are mine. I shall devour all. Wicked invaders! Repent your evil ways before your new god! Bow down! You're all more bullheaded than I could have imagined. Know your place, wicked invaders!
Where'd you go?
How pathetic. Coming back to life after getting killed again and again. But so be it. It would be a disappointment if you died too easily. I will send you to hell again and again until I've had my fill.
Now detransformed, Vashnes looked entirely at ease, seemingly enjoying toying with us. She was fully convinced the invaders would win. Her guard is down. Now's our chance to turn the tables.
Let me savor the sight of your faces as they become contorted in despair.
Not on my watch!
What's that sound?
I activated the device, expelling a massive quantity of poison that rained down on Vashnes's body.
What is this? I cannot move!
It worked! The poison worked!
You invader scum!
Lady Nozomi! Now is the time to finish her! No need, Kyoshka. With that much poison in her system, she's...
You dare kill the great...
Rip. We did it. We beat the invaders. I'm still having trouble believing it. I was surprised Vashnes went down in such a disappointing manner. But all that's left is to go to the artificial satellite tomorrow and everything will finally be over, right? Yeah. Yeah, we saved all the people up there. That being said, we couldn't truly celebrate. Between the deaths of our friends and knowing the killer was still hiding somewhere, we had a lot of complex emotions weighing us down. Even still, we just have to get through one more day. According to what Takumi told us, on day 100, tomorrow, there'll be a final assault launched from the school. We need to stay alive for the sake of humanity. We need to get away from the killer. I have a feeling the killer is going to jump on the ship with us. Day 100. Finally, we made it to the morning of day 100. Soaking up the light from the sun high up in the blue skies, I quietly looked out across the school grounds. We needed to get down to the schoolyard as soon as possible, to check on the escape pod if nothing else. Takumi said that missiles would be launched on day 100, but things seem to be the same as ever. No sign of any missiles. Oh, wait. Everybody, over there. I pointed to the top of the school building. There were several huge missile turrets jutting out of the sky, out of the roof.
Are those turrets? Are the missiles charged with undying flames going to come out of those?
Yeah. When the school shifts into attack mode and fires the missiles, all of the invaders will be killed.
They look so sinister. By the way, where's that escape pod he mentioned? It was just then that an announcement rang out all around us.
An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily. Leading up to the omnidirectional attack, all defenses will be rerouted to the intercept system. Special Defense Unit members, please board the escape pod in the schoolyard immediately.
Oh, look! There!
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 390 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please board the escape pod in the schoolyard immediately. An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily. Please depart immediately after boarding the escape pod. Repeat. An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily.
It's just like Sir Takumi said. There really is a way for us to escape. If we get on that thing, we'll be saved. Suddenly, the faces of all the friends we lost flashed through my mind. Sorry for leaving you behind. We'll take all of your hopes and dreams with us. Okay, let's leave this planet and head for the artificial satellite. Onward! We carry the hopes and dreams of humanity with us. The very second we started walking towards the escape pod... No! The killer was suddenly right in front of us, their power saw roaring. You're kidding. Right now? Your time has come, villainous killer. I will punish you for your crimes. Wait, they're headed for the escape pod. Please, no. Unconcerned with us, the killer began to hack and saw at the escape pod, tearing it apart. Rude! What? We must stop them. No, Kyoshika, if you get too close, you'll be killed. Huh? But the escape pod... It's already too late. The pod can't launch like that. At this rate, when the missiles launch, we'll... No. Are we destined to die here like the others? We have no way to stop the missiles, and the killer will probably get us first anyway. In that case... Everybody, over here. Lady Nozomi? Run! Quickly! The bus? The school bus? Don't tell me we're gonna use this to escape. If it's between this or being murdered, I'll take my chances. Alright, let's get as far away as possible. I am Kyoshika Magadori, the swordswoman who never says die. I'll struggle until my last breath. The decision made, we boarded the bus. I sat in the driver's seat, started the engine, and firmly gripped the steering wheel. Whoa! I slammed on the gas and we cut through the schoolyard at a ferocious speed.
I'm taking us through the wall of fire! Verily, if we cross the wall, the killer won't be able to follow us.
So we think.
Eek! Nozomi! They're right in front of us!
Run him over!
Hold on tight, you two.
Without hesitation, I floored it. There was a violent impact and the killer went flying. The school bus kept moving through the schoolyard at a breakneck speed.
Did we get them?
Yes! There's no way the killer came away from that unscathed!
Wait! What's that sound?
Suddenly, there was a dull sound from the roof of the bus. The next moment... Oh my god, stop!
They punched through the roof?
The killer was mere feet away in the back of the bus, power saw in hand. What do I do? The wall of fire is right in front of us. If I hit the brakes now, we'll get caught up in the missile launch. But if I don't stop, the killer will get us instead. What should I do?